Good afternoon. Welcome to the 420 Tarot Lounge. I hope everybody is having an awesome day, or as good a day as what they can expect. I was doing some journal writing here. So let's see what happens with the microphone that's already on the phone. All right. We are going to do a general reading today for I appreciate each and every viewer. I got to put that in there. I appreciate each and every viewer, even if you're here only for a moment. And I would appreciate any constructive criticism or comments or anything in the description or in the comment section below. Because I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Nobody seems to watch longer than a few minutes, so maybe my voice is boring. I don't know. I've already cleared the space and cleansed the cards. And I have called in spirit. And we are going to get started here. So, what does the collective vibe tribe need to be aware of today while visiting the 420 Lounge? What message can you provide? So we have the Eight of Wands. This karma, speed, something's going to happen fast, or karma is going to come back. Okay, what else oh, there we go. Ten of Cups. Okay, so there is, you're moving quickly to happily ever after. This is, those are two nice cards there. They're very, very popular. Everybody loves those cards. Oh, I've got two here. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So you've just come off of celebrating something. Maybe a birth of a child. That's what this could out, or the birth of a child maybe has, or an event similar to that has sparked some kind of motivation to provide something better, maybe. Ace of Wands. Okay. So there is, I get the feeling that there is, what you want to do is you want to be able to spend as much time with the family or within this happily ever after without without jeopardizing your abundance. And then you don't want to focus all your energy on abundance, material abundance, while jeopardizing your family. Page of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be some kind, there's something that's come forward for you, and I don't think you know enough about it. You're going to learn, you're going to research, we're going to get some clarification. I've got some different decks of cards here. And we may pull a shaman oracle at the end, depending. Okay, here we go. So, Two of Swords, Four of Cups. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment if the message resonates. And as you pass that puff, how about you smash that like button? Alrighty. So like I said, there's something, something to be celebrated has happened, and it's put you in this abundance. And in order to sustain that abundance. I feel as though you're going to be looking for and perfecting a new idea or a new avenue. And something has, I don't see any pentacles yet, but some besides this 8, but I think there's going to be, the Tower just popped up there. I think there's going to be some there's going to be moments where you're not going to be able to, tough decisions are going to have to be made, and you're going, it's going to put you in a state of, I want to say melancholy, state of, oh well, kind of thing. That's the, it is what it is. Okay, so there's the Moon. The, something, there's something deeper happening. There's a, the not being a, or being in this position to make a decision. I feel like it set you back, or like set, put, how do they say that? Put you back on your heel, almost in a defense mode. Okay, let's see here. What else can we get from this? So there's a, this defense mode is your coping mechanism. I feel like for this defense mode is just to sit back and let whatever play out. Uncontrolled, unsupervised even. I don't see the Devil card here, but that doesn't mean there isn't some kind of Two of Pentacles, collaboration, balancing. The energy here is the Six of Swords. So that is, I feel like there is a, something is pulling you back this way. This is, and you're trying to get away. This celebration, this could be a christening, this could be a marriage, this could be even just a gathering of friends to celebrate a birthday. But I'm getting it to be a much bigger deal based on these cards here. This could even be like retirement. But there's, in order, you feel as though, what I'm getting here is you feel as though you have to continue to work. You feel like you have to continue to work to sustain this lifestyle. There is a, see in this deck, this is the Gilded Tarot. Not all the wands are on fire. Not all the wands have their tongs, or whatever you want to call them, lit up. Tines, I guess they're called. So there is definitely a leap of faith. There's a leap of faith here. And I feel like you are trying to maybe put it on the back burner, or I won't say put it on the back burner. You're trying to make like this anxiety is not affecting you. There we go. The anxiety is not affecting you. That's what you're portraying. That everything, and you are, I feel like maybe you are kind of in a place of not knowing what to do next. You're not sure how to balance things. You've got a illusion to the outside world that you have it all put together, but you're actually falling apart. This is oh my goodness, this is deep. It started out nice. Okay, so King of Swords. You are needing to, you're needing, the advice here is your need to search for clarity. So I don't give out any type of medical or financial advice or marriage advice, anything like that. I just interpret what the cards are telling me from Source and Spirit and the universe. So I am getting here that you are in a position of, in your standard of living, your standard of living has elevated because of something here. You don't know how to handle that elevation. There's a feeling of I almost feel as though you've become a big deal. Whether that's I can't say it's celebrity. I can say that you have become a big deal, and you're not sure how to handle it. You're not sure how, you are having a hard time comprehending the amount of money, the amount of the amount of total abundance. This is, I'm getting this. I think you are searching, or you're being advised to search for clarity. Maybe you need to see a medical professional on how maybe you need to talk to somebody, or a friend even. I don't know. A Four of Wands. So this is home, marriage, little celebrations, I guess. This is I think the clarity seeking here is going to help you balance and bring you to a nice, calm yet exciting. Okay. Let's see more about this Two of Swords here. What type of decision are the cards able to tell us here, Source Spirit? Okay, well, they didn't pop out, so. And there's two there. King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this type of decision is between money and love. Or money and emotion. It's possible that this success here, this uneasiness, if you will, has you off balance. What you want to do, you want to stay emotionally attached over here, but your endeavors over this way compromise this relationship. And so this, I think this is what this is coming at. So now you're stuck. You're kind of like, oh my God. The seeking, it's not that there's a simple solution, but I feel like there is a way, a coping mechanism, maybe even marriage counseling. There's definitely a aha here. Okay, aha. Down here it's I should have had a V8, and up here it's aha. This is where you're going to come into balance, and the home is going to come back together. The home is going to be secure. And again, we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That rarely happens. So this is a keep pushing forward. I feel like ensure that the people that matter to you, ensure that the people that matter to you are kept in the loop of what's happening, and where possible, include them so that the I want to say animosity, the animosity that could come from this could really and truly, see here, you're going alone, and now you've got a family with you. And on this one, you're alone. And then you have the Knight of Wands underneath, and he is he's a doer. He's full of passion. He's a doer. Okay, this one flipped over. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So I think this actually falls here with the Two of Swords. I see this is the block. There is and this is why I think you need to seek clarity. And again, depending on your situation, this could be as far as just doing some research at the library, all the way up to actually going and seeing a counselor, therapist, having sessions, getting involved with a support group even. But it's the seeking clarity in whatever type of situation that you are in. Okay, so let's see here. Oracle card. Oracle card for the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Acts. break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So this is the threat, if you will, against this. If you, I don't. This is happily ever after. This is more like, okay, we've got our wheels on the ground. We've got it in first gear. So this is stop the pattern. So stop this pattern. The clarity is going to help you stop the pattern of this cycle. And on the bottom of this deck, which is the Oracle deck, we have talking. So that is interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. And again, that is a open communication on this clarity. I think I am going to ask the World Shaman. Normally I pull one of these as a mystery card at the beginning of the read, but today for some reason I decided I would just do it at the end and revisit what I'm seeing here on the board as I shuffle. So again, something spectacular has happened for you, and you feel as though you are trying to work hard at keeping both your emotional and financial lives in sync, in working together, or not working together, but having a nice smooth path. But something's disrupted it, and it could be the other half of your union, emotional union. Well, that could be marriage, living together, dating, whatever that is. And you want the material and you want the emotional, and you want them both. So you're basically caught between a rock and a hard place. You've got to seek clarity. You've got to make sure that you don't neglect either side, and understandings are put in place on both sides. So if you're say you are a business salesman, and that you're a traveling salesman, say, selling snake oil, and you're supposed to be on the road Monday to Thursday, home for the weekend, that type of thing. That business that you're working for needs to know that those are the boundaries, because your days off are dedicated to your emotional attachments, okay, or recreational attachments even. So what oracle card could source, spirit, source, God, universe, feel that we should be working with in order to achieve the balance and harmony that we so seek? Okay, so there's one card there. Okay, so I've pulled this card quite a few times. I almost feel like it's got a magnet attached to me. Mother of Sea Animals is at the bottom of this deck, but anyway, so this is Amanita muscaria. I believe this is a magic mushroom, so we're going to find out here. So there's almost like a this here is almost like a figure out what's best for you and do that. Okay, so let's see what this one is. Amantia muscaria. I'm hoping you can see that. And yeah, I've been saying for months now that I'm going to put this in some kind of order, but I haven't yet. And I've actually gotten used to looking the cards up here. So page number 65. When we think of fall mushrooms, oh, sorry, your keyword is magic. Okay, so you've got to dig deep into your magic, into your personal magic. Okay, when we think of fall mushrooms, it's impossible not to see the red and white spotted head of the Amantia muscaria, which in English is commonly known as the toadstool, alluding to its kinship with another magical being with hallucinogenic properties. This mushroom grows alongside fairies and goblins that shelter in its shade, or are even the fungus itself. Like certain spirits in Slavic tradition, it is therefore associated with the most resistant and enterprising enchanted creatures that escape the restraints of all religion and appear in the imagination across the ages. But the red mushroom's connections go much further. It may even be one of the first entheogens used by humans to reveal the god within. It's said that Scandinavian warriors used it as a fear inhibitor before every battle. It seems that among some Siberian peoples, the toxicity was attenuated through specific preparations, drying, ointments, drinks to heighten the psychedelic properties. And finally, some people believe that this mushroom was the key ingredient in Soma, a drink described in sacred canonical Hindu text called the Big Veda, which made it possible to enter into contact with the gods. After an initial physical reaction consisting of nausea and spasms, ingesting the fungus usually produces a narcotic effect that can be followed by visions and dreams in which you are still aware. Even without venturing into a psychedelic experience, seeing an Amantia muscaria in the woods immediately transports us to a magical world where the invisible guides us, telling us that nothing is ever as it seems. Okay. So your message for today is to dig deep within yourself, find your magic. You don't need the product. You need to tap into it to yourself. All right. As you are presented with this situation, if you will, as you're presented with this situation, in order to stop the pattern repeating, you need to dig deep within yourself, find clarity, seek outside help if necessary, whether that's friendship or, like I said, professional. And you can right the ship on both sides. You can right the ship on both sides. See, there's a lighthouse in the back of this card. There, oh, sorry, not a lighthouse. There's a ship in the background there. Okay, so you're going to bring the ship back into balance. Nice dolphin there. Yes. So, the message is to don't close yourself off. Seek assistance if you're finding any kind of, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel stuck and can't move forward, and the decision, I almost feel like you're going to be presented with an ultimatum, okay? So, and that decision, that ultimatum is the controlling part of this card, okay? you are going to be able to have your cake and eat it too. This is what I'm getting here, but you're going to have to put in the work. This could even be shadow work. If you are, if you're in the mystic realm, so to speak, this could be shadow work, digging into yourself, doing the I call them activities, I guess, meditations, all that kind of stuff to go through your shadows. And that, I think, is what's going to help you bust out. But again, my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment and seek professional help when necessary. My name is Friendly Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. And I hope if you have stuck by and listened to the message thus far, please go ahead and pass that puff. Hit that like button. And leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And whether or not the message resonates even would be helpful. And I do hope everybody has a glorious day. Namaste.